the way that one ended with DJ LeMahieu and the way that he's kind of struggled to find his way. Just an emotional win like that after a very long day. Just how much does that just help the camaraderie in that clubhouse?
A lot. That was a really good one. You know, you're down 2-0, middle of the game, had some opportunities, then able to kind of get back into it. But to be able to outlast them today and hang on, you know, going into an off day to get another series win is really good. A lot of good things out there today that happen allow us to do that.
You look at that 10th inning, just how much credit do you give to Grisham being able to lay down that bunt and get Volpe over to third base?
Yeah, it's huge. You know, once we're able to hold them, you know, Grish executing, and then DJ doing his job, and yeah, it's a good one.
Speaking of Volpe, he obviously scores the winning run there, but him and Jazz Chisholm, the speed on display there with the double steal that eventually leads to runs. Just how much of a luxury is it to have that speed there as a weapon?
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, you know, that's that situation where you got speed out there. You know, it allows you to not take the bat out of Grish's hands. They steal it, and then Grish has a productive out there with no outs, scores the run, gets the runner to third. DJ with a good job on the sac fly to get the tie, to get it knotted there. So just good little executed plays like that gave us a chance to win today.
Soto with that home run in the 7th, and in the 8th inning, doubles, looked like he had hurt his hand again there, sliding into second. Is he okay?
I think he's okay. I mean, we'll check him. You know, he was all smiles after the game, so I'm assuming all's good, that he just, you know, aggravated a little bit.
Phil?
How was Garrett Cole today?
Good. Yeah.
What did you like?
Well, I think it starts with his fastball. You know, they did a good job. You know, they had some solid contact on his fastball, you know, but I thought all day long he had a good fastball, good profile of it, and I thought he got really settled in as he went. You know, they squared some balls up there those first couple innings, but he's able to, you know, obviously only given up 2, and then I thought he had a good presence. I thought he did a good job with his curveball, slowing him down a little bit and still using his fastball, but it was good to see the life on his fastball. You know, I think he tired a little bit there at the end, and I wasn't going to go more than 90, maybe 95 pitches anyway, but finished real strong. I thought overall really solid.
How much did the pitching coach calm him down in that 2nd inning? It seemed like he calmed down after that.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing is, you know, I want him to go out there and you know, I think he threw 12 or so pitches in that first, and that 2nd inning got up close to 30, I think. So especially on a hot, steamy day like that, you're coming back from being a little bit fatigued and under the weather. You know, I thought it was a good time to just kind of give him a blow. But I thought right away, I thought his stuff looked good. His, you know, profiles of the fastball looked good, and he can work from there.
Eric?
Aaron, Volpe, on the play at first, what happened? Your trainer, Tim, went out to check on him.
Volpe?
Yes.
I think he's okay. I have to check.
You're
but
not sure
I think he's all right, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the ejection, was it just the Wells pitch, or was that something kind of percolating during the afternoon?
Yeah, I mean, probably a couple days where I didn't think a lot went our way behind the plate. You know, I thought that first inning where I thought Judge walked, you know, to load the bases there, I don't think they threw him a strike. So I was, you know, I was going a little bit early at Tripp. You know, a couple other calls that I just didn't think, but really didn't say much on the other than that's down. But he had told me 4 innings ago that's enough, and so ran me. But yeah, it was more, you know, I felt like that first inning had a real chance to get away where he was missing the zone a little bit and it just didn't go our way.
On your left, Max?
DJ showed a lot of emotion, obviously, on that last play.
He always shows emotion.
No, I know, but he was excited, and I know he had the 6 RBI game the other day, but specifically for him, what can this stretch mean for him after what he endured?
Yeah, I know he's been working hard on just making some subtle adjustments to his swing, so I think he's feeling some good things. I thought every at-bat today, good at-bats. Yeah, I think he had kind of decent ball to center his first time, lined out once, good job on the sac fly. I do feel like the at-bats are getting better. He's moving the needle, and I think hopefully along with it, gaining a little bit of confidence. But, you know, he can play obviously such a big role for us, so really excited for him.
Meredith.
Aaron, it seems like you guys have leaned on Mark Leiter Jr. a lot since you acquired him via the trade today. You used him out for 4 outs, 3 strikeouts. Just what's impressed you the most, the way he's gone about his business so far?
He likes the action. You know, he likes being out there when it counts. Seems to have a really good competitive nature to him. Obviously, the split's a really good pitch. And today, going through the meat of the order, you know, you get Vladdy there leading off the 10th, runner on second. Here we go. You know, we considered for a minute walking him, but then you're like, man, then Baroa probably stays in. They bunt him over, and so we had to go after him. And gets a big out there. Obviously, then Springer comes into play, big out there. So just a really good job of continuing to make pitches and a lot of high leverage ones today.
Did the split look better to you today?
I thought it was the best day he had with the split. I mean, big reason why we got him is that pitch. And you know, I thought today was the most crisp it's been in any of his outings.
On your left, Anthony.
The intentional walks to Judge, you think that's something that teams might employ more down the stretch?
Maybe, yeah. You know, everyone's a little bit different. You know, obviously the last one, second and third, you know it's coming there. Is it going to be expanded more, the, you know, nobody on, 2 outs kind of things? We'll see. But like I said, I feel way better equipped from a lineup standpoint now to handle that and deal with that and make it hurt teams now, you know, and at the end of the day, you know, if that's happening, you got a better chance of continuing to turn over the lineup and bring Soto and bring Judge to the plate maybe one more time, because those things are happening. So we'll take the base runners and take our chances.
Max.
When you threw the ball over to the Blue Jays side, was that frustration from the intentional walk, or that he wasn't, you know, using that ball? And
No, he threw a bullet at me in the dugout, and like it was coming at me, so I had to jump up on the step because I didn't want it to hit the lip and like smoke me. So I kind of knocked it down, and I was just saying I didn't like how that ball came in. Cabrera kind of right away did that to me, which I appreciate. So I probably overreacted a little bit, but no, I was just kind of ticked off in the moment.
Any others? All right. Thanks, Aaron.
Well, Aaron Boone last night in a win was talking about what the Bombers do, right? 3 2-run home runs. Tonight, Jack, and you mentioned this, a double steal, a Grisham bunt, getting the win in a different way.
The Yankees have had an identity all season, and hitting home runs is going to always be part of their identity because you've got Judge, you've got Soto, Stanton is back. But I think that Jazz Chisholm has added a new layer to that identity. Since he debuted as a Yankee, the team is 6-1. And if you go back to that 6th inning, and we've talked about it a couple times, the Yankee offense wasn't doing anything. Not only did he lead off with a hit, but after he and Volpe get on base, you're almost envisioning that the two of them locked eyes, or perhaps it was a sign. It probably was a sign. You got to get to second and third in that spot. And Dave, once they did that, I think that opened up and made it a lot easier for the next 2 hitters. You don't necessarily have to get a hit. You get a ground ball, that's 1 run. You get a fly ball, that's another run. You're not going to hit home runs all the time, although Soto did in the next inning. So if you can do things like that, I think Chisholm brings that element to the Yankees that they didn't have as much of previously.